Hey everyone. Okay, so this week we're going to be talking about strength training. Yes, strength training. This is so important, especially as you get older. It is so important to strength train. It helps to maintain your muscle mass because as you do get older, naturally you start to lose muscle mass. And so you want to try to slow that process down. And women, don't worry, you are not gonna bulk up. You have to lift super heavy a certain way, and you have to have a very different diet in order to bulk up. So don't shy away from strength training because it's so important for your muscles and for your bones. All right, so tonight I'm gonna do a little strength training workout that you could incorporate into your regular cardio. And ideally, it's best to do strength training before you do cardio. Reason being, your muscles are not fatigued, and so you can really have better form and you need to use your core a lot. Whereas if you do your cardio first, your muscles are already fatigued from the cardio. So then a lot of times form can become an issue, but if that's how it works out for you, sure, do it that way, cardio and then strength training. But ideally, in an ideal workout situation, you would do strength training first and then do your cardio. All right, now I know some of you are thinking, I don't have weights, right? You don't need to have weights. You just need to have things in your house that kind of weigh a few pounds, right? So I went through my pantry and look what I found that is 5 pounds. Yes, this beautiful thing of honey. And if you have food storage like I do, I have a few of these because honey should be in your food storage. So guess what? This is a 5 pound weight. Perfect to hold too, yeah? So there's a 5 pound weight if you don't have a 5 pound weight. Another one I found, my wonderful Costco Dove shampoo. It is about 3-4 pounds. This would work, but definitely don't use used ones, brand new ones, right? Because you want to have 2 of them and you don't want them to be different weights. So ones that you haven't opened. But this is a few pounds right here. That would be awesome. And then of course, you can always go out and buy dumbbells. Go to Ross's, go to TJ Maxx. They sell them cheap. I just was there the other day. They had 5 pound sets. You want to get maybe a couple if you go buy, like a lighter one and a heavier one, maybe 5 pounds and 10 pounds, or 3 or 4 pounds and 7 pounds. The reason is because you have bigger muscles that are stronger, and you have smaller muscles that need lighter weights. But if you don't go buy, find things in your house that are poundage you can lift. And so I'm going to use these honey ones tonight for my 5 pounds, okay? So let's get started with our workout. What I'm going to do is give you a warm up, and it's just going to be simple movements that we actually are going to use with the weights, okay? And then we'll go into a workout. All right, here we go. I'm going to play some music too because it's always good to have music, right? So we're going to do a squat first, and before we actually start, I want to talk about the squat. Your feet should be shoulder width apart, okay? Now, when you squat, you need to sit your bum back. So your weight goes back into your heels, but notice your knees do go forward over the middle of your feet. They just don't go past your toes. Your shoulders are rolled back and down, your abs are tight, and you sit, and as you come up, you squeeze your butt, okay? So we're just gonna start with a nice squat. Feet shoulder width apart, brace your abs, and just take it down and up, okay? Now as you come up, I want you to think that everything is coming in towards the center or towards your core. So your abs are getting tight, you're squeezing your glutes. Now, as we go into our squat, I want you to reach forward. This kind of forces you to keep your chest up. Keep going, we're gonna do a few more. Let's do one more. Now we're gonna go into lunges. Just put your hands on your waist, step back and drop down. Yes, big step back. You guys keep going, I'm gonna turn profile. Your back heel should be off the floor. Your shoulders are right over your hips. And guess what? It's not about how low you can go. How low you can go really has to do with flexibility. And so it's keeping your chest up. Keep going. I want you to take your arms and press up as you step back. Press up. Press. Let's do a couple more. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Okay, right here, feet hip distance. I want you to brace your abs. You're gonna hinge from your hips and you're gonna come back up. Shoulders are back, hinge from your hips. So your hips are sliding back. Your knees are not bending and going down. As you come up, I want you to squeeze your butt. This is actually a butt and hamstring lift, not a back lift. Your shoulders are back away from your ears, your abs are braced. Keep going, down and up. Now down, row, release, and up. Down, row, release, and up. Keep going. Yes, those are my kids in the background. Don't we love them? They're supposed to stay upstairs. But I'll just keep smiling because I know my daughter Ashley is going to get Malachi upstairs. Let's do one more. Now we're going to stay with the hinge, but I want you to slide your foot back and come up. Same side. Slide back and come up. Now those toes that slide back, they can touch the whole time. Slide back and come up. Again, slide back and come up. Notice how my chest is open, my shoulders are back. Now let's switch legs. Slide back and come up. So let that leg go back and come up. You're hinging from your hips, not bending from the knee. And up. Again. One more time. Slide back and come up. All right, roll your shoulders. Now it's time to grab your weights. So I'm gonna start with my honey weights, yeah? So you grab whatever you're using for your weights. Make sure they're the same on each side. We're gonna start with just a squat. So I want your arms extended and we're gonna just go down, up, down, up. Keep your chest lifted. Now as you squat, you're gonna curl your arms in, out. You got a bicep curl and out. There it is. Remember how to sit down and sit your hips back, right? Sit. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna curl, press, down, release. Curl, press, down, release. Keep going. Curl, press. Now at any time, you can always put your weights down if you need to. Or if you're thinking, this is easy, then you know you need to get some heavier weights. You got it. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And stop. Roll your shoulders. All right, our next one, I'm cheating here. We are gonna just hinge and up, hinge and up. You got it. Now remember a hinge, you slide your hips back. It's not bending your knees. We're working our posterior muscles. That's our butt and hamstring right now. Now, stay right here, row. Let your arms come right along your sides. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades to the middle of your back. Nice. Give me 1 more. Now stand up. We're going to combine it. We go hinge, row, release, up. Hinge, row, release, up. So elbows to the back of the room, shoulders away from your ears. You got it. Let's do 4 more. Row, release, and up. Hinge, row. 2 more. Abs are tight. Last one. And stop. Put one of your weights down. You're gonna hold your weight on each end. We're gonna go into lunges. We're gonna just alternate. Now remember how I talked in the warm-up. It's not about how low you go. It's really about staying tall in the chest. Weight is in both legs, and you're dropping straight down, straight up. Keep going. 1 more on each side. Now I want you to stay right here. Take your weight up, and we're gonna do a tricep extension. You're gonna bring the weight down towards your back. You're actually gonna try to touch your back. And I want you to pull your elbows in towards your head. Okay, keep going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna incorporate this to our lunge. Give me 1 more. Now you're gonna bring it down. Lunge, push up, tricep. And lunge, push up, tricep. Lunge, up, tricep. There you go. Make sure as you lunge that you keep your feet hip distance apart. Just step straight back. Good, keep going. Let's do 4 more. Here's 4. Get your arms up there. I want your upper arms up by your ears, but push your shoulders away from your ears. 1 more. Now you're gonna stay here, and you're just gonna give me little lifts. Lift. Pull your elbows in. Lift. Lift. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. How you doing? Yes? Okay, this is a fun one. We actually are going down for a push-up. Yes, a push-up. But it's gonna be a push-up with a row. So you're gonna have one of your weights, and you're gonna have it down on the floor so you can grab it. Now push-ups, there are 3 positions. The first position is a quadruped. Flat back, hips over knees, hands a little bit wider than shoulders. And you're gonna push up right here. Oops, I just put my weight there. You're gonna push up, grab your weight, row it back. Push up, grab your weight, roll it back. Now the next level would be to slide your hips forward. So you're still on your knees, but now you feel it more in your core. And now you're gonna push up, grab your weight, row it back. Push up, grab your weight, row it back. The last option, on your toes. All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll do 6 on one side, 6 on the other side, okay? So you pick your push-up position. Tabletop or quadruped, or modified push-up, or straight leg, and have that weight right by your hand. Ready? We got 6 of them. Here we go. Down, up, row. Down, up, row. Down, up, row. Keep going. 1 more. Take a break. Sit back, stretch. And then roll that weight to the other side. Now pick your push-up position. We got 6 of them. Ready? Let's go. Down, up, row. Down, up, row. Down, up, row. 3 more. Down, up, row. Down, up, row. And down, up, row. Whew. How you doing? Did you see that? You guys can do straight leg push-ups. Eventually, you can get there. All right, our next one. Let me see. Okay, again, you're gonna wanna have one weight, or honey. I want you to slide one leg back, like this. And I want the tippy toes touching. So that makes you have most of your weight in your front leg, okay? The other arm is out for balance. What we're gonna do is hinge and come up. Hinge and come up. Hinge and up. Notice I'm hinging from my hips. My shoulders are back, my chest is open. Keep going. Now an option is to let the leg float away. Hinge, open, hinge, open. You're getting some core work in, some rotation through your shoulder, and now we're gonna add a little bit more. As you come up, press. Hinge, open, press. Hinge, up, press. One more. Hinge, up, and press. Release. Let's switch sides. Take your leg back. Remember, tippy toes are just touching. I want the front leg loaded. Arm is out for balance. The one with the weight is just hanging down here. Slowly, hinge. Now open up. There it is. Hinge and open up. Now, if you want, let the leg float away. That's always an option. Hinge, open up. Keep your chest open, abs braced. You got it. Are you ready? We're gonna add the press. Hinge, up, press. Hinge, up, press. Hinge, up, press. You got one more. Hinge, up, and press. Awesome. Whew. All right, next one. Oh, lunge rotation. This is a good core and shoulder one. You're gonna hold your weight in front of you on the ends. We're gonna lunge. You're gonna rotate to the side with the leg in front. Lunge, rotate, in and down. Get your arms straight out in front. Lunge, rotate. Now remember, it doesn't have to be a deep lunge. Just step back, slightly bend your knee in the back, and your heel should be off the floor in the back. Keep going. Hinge, rotate. Not hinge, lunge, sorry. Keep going. Two more. One more. And stop. Whew, awesome. Okay. Oh, nice one. I like this one. This one you need both weights. All right. We're going to go into a wide squat. Toes turned out. Notice my feet are wider than my shoulders, and your arms are going to hold halfway. Little holding in the biceps. You're going to squat down and up. Keep your chest up. You guys keep going. Profile view. Abs are braced. Shoulders are back and down. Keep going. And you're holding your weights, right? Halfway. Nice. Give me a couple more here. Now, extend down, up, down, up. Get a bicep curl in there. Exhale as you're doing the curl. Remember how I taught you before, you exhale on the work. Brace your abs. One more. Now, stop, lower down. I want you to take your arms, elbows in line with shoulders, open up. Yes? Lunge, center. Always go to the same side. So as you lunge, bring your elbows together. Lunge, center. Lunge, center. One more on this side. Just switch sides. Lunge, center. Working your chest right now. Squeeze, lunge, center, lunge, center. One more, and release. Whew. How you guys doing? So that was a series of different type of lifts, and just so you know, that's functional training. Notice that we didn't just work our biceps, or we didn't just do squats. We incorporated lower body and upper body. Now you could repeat this again if you want, or if not, this is awesome, and then you could just do some stretches. And for stretching, because we did upper body and lower body, some good upper body stretches. Child's pose, one of my favorites. Open up your knees, sit back, press your hips to your heels, forehead touches your mat. Press your palms into the floor so you really feel the lengthening in your arms. And just breathe. And then come on up. Good leg stretch. Hip flexor stretch. Now, if you're gonna go do cardio, I wouldn't worry about stretching right now. I would just go and do your cardio and do your stretching after. This is a good hip flexor stretch though. Big step forward, hips coming forward. You can extend your arms up. Take a few deep breaths. And release, and then you do the same side. Keep your shoulders back and down, arms up. Few deep breaths. And then release. An easy tricep stretch. You would start with your arm coming across like this, hold it, push your shoulder down, and then you would go into the arm behind your head, shoulders push down, and you try to pull the arm behind your head, and again, hold it for a few breaths. And then you do the other side, shoulder push down, trying to bring that arm across. This helps stretch the back of the shoulder and goes down into your triceps. And then you would take it up and try to pull that arm back behind your head. Your palm reaches down for the middle of your back. And again, hold it for a few deep breaths. And release. Roll your shoulders back a couple times and then do it the other way forward a couple times. One of my favorite back stretches is rounding your back. Put your head in between your arms, draw your belly in. You can do this standing up. You don't have to be on your knees. And then from this position, I want you to lift one shoulder higher, and you feel that stretch go down your lats. And then you'd switch sides. Slow, deep breath. And then, of course, a great one that I do all the time is down dog. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Press your heels down to the floor. Lift your tailbone up and draw your belly in. This, you get the back of your legs into your calves. You open up the front, your chest. You're lengthening through your spine. And then come down. All right, you guys, so there's some strength training ideas, simple things that you can do at home using simple things. Yeah, look for things that are like 4 pounds, 5 pounds, even 10 pounds. You might find that some of those lifts that I had you do, you're like, I think I could go heavier. Shoot, grab your 10 pounds and try it with the 10 pounds, okay? Anywhere between 8 and 12 repetitions is a good amount of repetitions, all right? So hope you try it, hope you enjoyed it, and tell us, what are the things that you used as your weights, okay? Make sure to log in the comments what you did for your activity on Tuesday. All right, have a great day. Bye.